Hey Gemini, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. So this is a general reading, of course, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. I think it's going to be pretty strong because, let me turn on my lights, because the Seven of Pentacles has already jumped out, and that is an element of waiting. It's got that feel of I've done the work, I've put in the effort, where's the reward, you know? So you may feel like you have given a lot and not received enough in return, enough stability for the effort that you've put in. Also, the Hierophant I'm feeling. So the Hierophant is about stability and truth and high-level relationships. So anyway, we're just doing pre-shuffle. I'm going to lay out a full spread here, but the Seven of Pentacles and the Devil together, things are very intricately woven. There might be some manipulation or confusion being caused here on why things are taking so long. You may be confused. And it looks like there's areas of the situation that you can't see. This spiderwebs always remind me that, you know, everything is so intricately woven. There's all these strands that we can't see. They're iridescent, but that doesn't mean they're not there. And they are all, you know, valuable to holding the whole plan together. So sometimes there's things that we can't see that are definitely there. And I think this has to do with waiting or wanting things to progress with someone, like the Three of Pentacles, progression, something like that. I'm feeling this card too, the Moon. Yeah, something we can't see. Exactly what I just said. Y'all's energy is super strong. We're going to get a strong reading. I can get my lighting right. Okay. All right. So how are you? Please take a moment to hit the like button. We're going to be doing gratitudes in the comments also. I'd love for you guys to join me in writing your gratitudes in the comments. Three things you're grateful for. And please subscribe if you haven't. It really, really helps the channel. And I really, really need the help right now. Without getting too far into it, just if you do like the channel and you watch the channel, I saw that 80% of my regular viewers are not subscribed. And I'm like, what? So please subscribe. Okay, so we have King of Wands. So it looks like there's some action wanting to be taken to balance things out. The sword is up. There's a lot of thought. So I feel like this is you. I feel like you are in a place trying to figure out what to do to make things happen. There's a lot of mental thought about I feel like you've given a lot. Maybe you haven't gotten enough response. Just the payoff hasn't come yet. All right, let's lay out a spread. You and the person or situation on your mind. Okay, so Nine of Cups. There's a lot of love. So that's your energy. It's almost the Nine of Cups is self-love, self-care. It's a very, very beautiful energy in this deck. In some decks, it kind of has a smugness, but not here. So this is you having an abundance of love. I feel like you're back and forth. You love this person, they don't deserve you, they do. Yeah, look. Nine of Wands with all those eyes. All right, so let's look at the person or situation on your mind. Let me just do a shuffle and we'll draw from the top. Let's shuffle a little bit. So we're going to look at the person. It could be the person or situation you're dealing with and how they feel, their current energy towards you, how they view this situation, and next steps, what's hidden, okay? Okay, Three of Swords, so they're hurting. This person feels like they're hurting too. I don't know if they feel like this person might be playing victim. That's pretty confusing. So Three of Swords, that's, could be pain. Is pain. They feel heartbroken. And okay, it's not spiderwebs. I thought I saw spiderwebs here too. Okay. So how did they view the situation with you? The Magician. The Magician is somebody that can make things happen. They may feel like they brought this on themselves. how they view you, 10 of Cups. So this person, you may feel like this person doesn't see you as the end-all be-all, but it looks like they feel like somebody wants your attention, wants your love. 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is about being closed off. This is very confusing. I feel like they're confused, but I also can kind of feel like you guys being like, oh, no wonder. This is so confusing. It's like, are they acting hurt when maybe they were the ones that acted like they didn't know what they wanted? What are their next actions? 8 of Cups, walking away. This person is all over the place, very back and forth. See that? So they caused the damage. But, I mean, I hope it's not, wow, this person is super confusing. I hope it's, unless the roles are reversed and you're the confusing one. But this person does, I think, causes the damage, but then acts all hurt about it. You guys let me know in the comments what you cannot see. 5 of Cups. This person has abandonment or some, wounds from the past. Tarot's advice, if you choose to take it, is to be very, very clear. Very, very clear. So there's a lot of confusion here, and it looks like Tarot's advice already is to be very clear in a not shaming way, because I think this person has major wounds. So be very, very clear in a not shaming way what you would like. And, the great thing about being clear and honest and direct is that, and you don't have to be like, I want this to be forever and you're my forever person, but you can say, look, I have feelings for you and I would like to, spend time with you and see how things go. Or if it's a higher level, then saying that isn't that, appropriate. You could say something like, I want to be with you, but not like this. Maybe it's that you share that you're confused. There's some need to be honest here. King of Swords is somebody who's very clear and direct about how they feel, what they think. They are more mental than emotional with the swords, obviously. You guys know that. And that might also be that, since that's your advice, that also is something you could pay attention to, is to be, use non-emotional words when you're talking to them. Don't say things like, you always, that make me feel, or I never, or, say things like reasonable, practical. If we both want this to work, we should sit down and talk about it. Or let's just look at things in a practical way. Try to take some of the emotional out of it when you talk, emotionally charged, words out of it. When you talk to this person, what's the outcome? 4 of Cups. So this is, somebody looks like this goose is protecting her. Do you see that? From, I don't know, the rain, I guess. Yeah. The 4 of Cups is sometimes a missed opportunity. Okay, so bottom of the deck. So 4s feel pretty strong here. The bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. So just the overall, the 4 of Swords is about kind of like taking a time out to recharge. And that could be very valuable here too. And then the next card was the Justice card again. So you could be dealing with the Libra. We also have Aries, Taurus. Those are just the major arcana. So we don't have a lot of major arcana, which is telling me that this is all kind of still up in the air. But I think the strongest card I'm feeling here is this person is confusing because we're gonna explore and clarify. But it's like, well, I don't want to say until I clarify because I really don't know. But their energy is the Magician. It's wanting, right? But we don't really know what they want because they don't show what they want, or they don't go along with what they want. So they're either very confused by you, or you them, or both. But they see you as the 10 of Cups. I mean, that's pretty crazy, right? So let's get some clarifiers. Why do we have the why is their overall energy heartbreak? Okay, 2 of Cups. 2 people who love each other, 2 people who give. It looks like you want the same thing. That's so interesting. The 2 of Cups. Three of Swords, Two of Cups. Somebody doesn't feel like they're getting their, you know, what they're giving. Somebody doesn't feel like it feels equal. The Emperor. It seems like a game. Wow. It feels like a game. I'm not sure that that's in bad intentions, though, because it's like almost like they feel hurt too. It's more like a protection mechanism. Definitely think the space might be okay. Taking a little bit of space might be okay. Kind words would probably be good. Kindness as in, I care about you. I'm confused about this. You know, why don't we take some space and then talk when we're, you know. I feel like kindness is important here. I also feel like rest, so that like there needs to be a calmness here. The Magician. Wow. Wow, wow. Magician, Devil. That's like manipulation. Clarifying the Magician, we got the Devil. Jeez. So somebody's manipulative here. It doesn't necessarily come from a place of trying to hurt, but it's a way to be seen. It's a way to get attention. It's almost like somebody's been taught to get negative attention, or I'm also getting an element of, I'm going to pull the rug out from under this. I'm going to sabotage this, but I'm going to turn around and blame you for it, or I'm going to play a victim. So very manipulative energy here. I don't like it. It also came out right next to the Emperor. So Nine of Wands. Yeah, somebody is coming from woundedness. This person is just wounded. So and again, the Ace of Swords just came out. There's just a really strong need to have clear, direct communication. You know, and if somebody's that wounded, I mean, we've got to do the inner work, right? The Page of Swords just came out, so I don't know why I wasn't asking a specific question, but tell me why. The Page of Swords is somebody who's watching. This person, I feel a lot of manipulation. Somebody's looking at memories, photos, something from the past. Next action is walking away, Eight of Cups. But tell me more about that. The Fool. They walk away, but they want it to start again. This is really clear, you guys. The Ace of Cups. So let me ask really, really clearly about how their feelings. Give me some more about their feelings. And I'm going to pull a Romance Angel. Okay, Death card and Knight of Pentacles. So Death is rebirth. It's like this person maybe gets caught up in the whole fantasy or the whole, you know, drama of ending it so that we can start again. So, give me a Romance Angel. Look, yeah, this needs some space. Separation, and let your friends help you. Those flew out. Also have new love. So this person is just all over the place. Needs to do some healing, I believe. If this is your reading, tell me about the Five. I mean, everything is showing an ending. Now, it could be they want it to, this person just wants to fake you out. They want it to come back. What's the Five of Cups about? Ace of Wands. This is the person that walks away and then has got their peeking over their shoulder to see if you're following them. You may be tired of that. You may just have to call it out. I mean, you got to call out bad behavior, I think, right? If it bothers you. The Strength card won't leave me alone. So why do we have the Strength card? The Strength card is holding back. It's self-control. I think there's a strong element of, you know, you could call out the bad behavior, but being very calm about it, you know. Getting kindness, even though you may not feel like it. So anyway, y'all tell me in the comments, because this is kind of, you know, mind-effery here. Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's all about truth and clarity. The 3 Cups kept showing up too. Let me grab an oracle. And then let's talk in the comments. But so, and I also need to go deeper into the ending. I mean, definitely have an element of new love coming. Oh my gosh, I just put, this was just showing, I kept going, and there it is again, here and now. So, the here and now card, and then let's go a little bit deeper on this 4 of Cups. What's the outcome? Missed opportunity. I feel like if you feed into this, you're going to be in a bad cycle of, you know, just kind of develop a bad pattern. If you're already in this negative pattern of drama, you know, break up to make up, break up to make up, you know, you can stay in it, of course, or you can break the cycle. 2 of Swords, look at that. Somebody's going to block. Okay. I feel like this has got to be said. There is an element of new love. But if you're too hung up on something that comes and goes and comes and goes, and you want, you know, a solid relationship, then be careful not to miss a good opportunity. You know what I mean? Keep your eye out. Be clear about what you want. You can tell this person, I want stability. I want to be happy. I don't want it off and on. I just said that. I want stability. So, and you've got major new love. So you've got somebody that does the whole breakup to make up. They're coming back, but you got someone new. And just, here's something that I forget to tell you guys, but I know this and I forget about it. And then I'm like, oh gosh. When we ruminate, when we don't have something that we're working on that's new and exciting or a purpose, that's when we tend to ruminate and fall into these negative cycles and patterns. So make sure you have something positive, either your health, your workouts, you know, financially, friendships, something new to revert your attention to, because when something negative is happening in your life, it can like shut us down, and we can just ruminate and ruminate. It makes it's scientifically proven that when we have something else, we can redirect our attention to that. And that way we don't get caught up in one area too much, you know. But Ace of Cups, you've got something new, something stable. I think you just need to be very honest with this person. When you get to, you know, maybe if they've got something going on, you can say, when you get that sorted out and you're ready for something stable, you know, then maybe we should revisit. But right now, I want something stable. I think this is just turning into a negative cycle, and you got a better opportunity, something very new and stable with a lot of love. See, that's bursting with love. So, all right, let me see what that said real quick. Here and now. I just feel like this person it's not working this way. They just, I don't know, someone's drama. Inconsistent. So the here and now, being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the here and now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. So be present and notice what is going on right now. Also, Gemini, I feel like saying you guys maybe are taking on the role of trying to fix someone, or you're kind of banking on or counting on the maybe or the someday. You may be playing the someday game, or really just buying too much into this person's potential. That doesn't matter. The here and now matters. Okay? So if this person does come around and they do show up correctly and they have matured and they can offer what you need, then you take it serious, right? So I just wanted to remind you that. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. So it's easy to yearn for a love or friendship you may not have right now. One that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. That's crazy because I kind of just said that. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that's available to you. So stay present and aware in the moment as you cherish and approve your beautiful self. You are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to spirit to feel the joy of the here and now. So I feel like there's a strong sense to say, now is what matters. Now is what's important. So just be careful too, because you have new love coming in, and this Four of Cups in the outcome it worries me a bit, because that's the missed opportunity card. It's when you're too focused on the negative to see the blessings. Okay, so I love you guys. Let's do gratitudes in the comments, and I will see you soon. You've got somebody beautiful and new coming. Love you guys. Bye, Gemini. And someone that's pouting. Okay, love you, Gemini. See you in the comments.